Hey, good morning, everyone. I'm still here in Salem, and it's a wonderful town. But I wanted to share my journey with you uh, as we take a look at the town and everything. But for me personally, it's been a personal journey and growth and opportunity to see everything that is wonderful and nice in the world. uh, and there are some things in the world that are a little complicated right now, but if we all just want to be a little nice to one each other, it's a much better world. um, I've been through a few abusive relationships, as you've already heard. And so this journey out here to Salem has been spiritual growth, personal growth for me, and I've gotten the answers that I've wanted from many people, and just being around the culture and the people, the atmosphere, and just looking out at life and seeing the beauty that's out there. You can grow. You don't have to feel hurt. You don't have to feel that you're not worthy of living ever. Don't don't feel that way. I used to. My last ex, Sean, so abused me severely, as you've seen, and I'm going to disclose more pictures and videos I've been able to download from iCloud, uh, that are going to show more than you would ever want to have to deal with. Um, when somebody breaks your ribs and makes you, during COVID especially, and he's home with you after you broke your ribs and won't even help you to the bathroom, and you have to crawl, literally crawl to the bathroom, or defecate in the bed. It's horrible. It's it's a horrendous experience for 3 months. And Angel View allowed that. They already knew he was arrested when he was first accepting the job, and I had to suffer through that. As I mentioned before, my parents taught me never to not let go of a relationship and try and stick it out through thick and thin. That's not the case. Once you've been hit multiple times, broken ribs, a sliced arm, punched multiple times, things thrown at you, it's not right. It's time for you to get out. It's time for you to live your life. And it took me 6.5 years to get out. A very painful time. This is my healing period right now. And that's why I'm here in Salem, so I could heal, recover, and grow. And all of you out there that are currently suffering, that have been abused, are being abused, please just leave. Get them out however way you can. saying hurtful, just try and get them out of your house. It takes a long time. It took me 6.5 years to do it. You can too. The ironic thing is he works for Angel View, a company that is supposedly helping those in need. Well, I was in need when he first got hired, and I had him arrested during that time period. And that's when he knifed me. My friend called the cops on him. But I knew he was accepting the job. And I did what my parents told me to do. Is to try and stick it through. Don't do that. Don't do that. It ends up in more hurt, more pain, more dangerous situations than you could imagine. As it was for me. Please. Don't do it. Please. Get help. Get them out. Save your life. I barely got out. And I'm so thankful that I did. Because now I'm enjoying a new life. A wondrous life. You can too. So please, don't ever believe that you're not worthy of not saving yourself. You might love the other one and say, well, maybe I can save them somehow, as I did. But you can't. And for those of you out there that know, from my experience, there are certain people in the world that will have two faces, one for work and one for home. The one at work gives really great face. And it's very cordial, very jovial, very nice. But once they get home, a total different perspective. Especially when you know they have been cheating on you. And when you accuse them of that. The worst experience I ever had to deal with was when I accused them of cheating. I was standing by a TV stand and a 55-inch screen TV. He pushed me back. He threw me right against the TV stand. I fell down. I broke my ribs, 3 of them. And he threw the TV on me. And would not even do anything. So that was the beginning of COVID. And so he was staying at home just shortly after I had broken ribs. I didn't go to the hospital. I didn't call the police. I didn't do anything. I was too weak. I didn't know what to do. I was already threatened. I was already afraid for my life. And I honestly didn't know what to do. He had already taken my phone and put it in the other room, saying it was charging. Would not give it to me for many days. So I couldn't even call 911. I couldn't call my sister. I couldn't call anybody. And he just said, "Oh, well, the phone is in there charging." I'm like, well, I can't get up out of the bed. I'm like, and he wouldn't bring it to me. It's like, wow, what a partner. What a wonderful soul. And yet he works for Angel View, supposedly helping other people. I just can't believe they hired him. They have kept him on board and are willing to defend him when I have all the pictures, all the videos, everything of all of his abuse that I've shared with them multiple times. And they will dismiss me. I'm like, I'm a federal employee. I'm the one who was physically, emotionally abused and financially abused by Sean. And I just can't believe they keep him on board. It's very sad. And he works in Palm Springs Desert Hot Springs. And I'm just like, how is this possible that you could keep an individual on board, actually even hire him at the exact same time he knifed me the first time, and you bring him on board, and he's working with people? And one of his employees actually disclosed that he gets a very angry temper at work too. I'm like, well, I wonder how that works at work. Because I know at home, he's violent. Extremely violent. Been punched twice. Broken ribs. A knifed arm. And broken ribs. And the fact that that company will allow an individual like him to work there as a manager is, for me, with my integrity and honesty, disgusting. But it did take me 6.5 years to try and get out of that situation. And once you're there in your house, it does take a very long time to try and get them out. Even though you try to establish everything. So please, take heed that you are worthy of saving yourself out of a bad, horrible relationship. Especially when they're physically abusive. Please. I hope you all get help. And if I can be of help in any way, please contact me. I do have a safe haven now. I had to change my name. I had to change the locations. I had to do things you cannot imagine. During that the entire time we were together, I had to change the locks multiple times and the alarms, everything. And both people that work with me have disclosed that he yelled at them, screamed at them to get out. One was person working at my pool, one was person working at my garden, Emmanuel and Miguel, and they both disclosed after I was able to get him out that he screamed and yelled at them. So it's just been amazing to me that an individual like him is working at a place called Angel View. He's not an angel. Not at all. Not at all. Not at all. So, all of you out there, please help yourself and get help, and be able to know that you can survive. You will survive. You will get through this. I did. It did take me changing my name, changing locations, moving far away, but you can still do it. Just like the movie Enough with Jennifer Lopez. Enough is enough. And you know you have the strength within you. I didn't for a long time, but I eventually did. After the last beating, I knew the next one would probably end up in my death. So I chose to do what I had to do. Get him out and move away and change my name. I hope all of you don't have to do the same thing. But it is, in order to save your life, might be necessary, as it was for me. So seek out counseling, seek out help, whatever way to get the abuser out of your house so you can survive. Okay. I hope you all take good care, and I will talk to you soon. Bye.